your cheating heart.
But no, especially certainly in the Bond community as well, there is all kinds of, just he should be cast as Bond and he looks really great. And if they were to go back, if Tarantino was to go back and make his 1960s, period-setting Bond movie, they should cast Fassbender and all the rest of it. That was just all us Bond fans were foaming at the mouth, quite frankly.
Unfortunately, he is now too old to start a run.
What a shame! Oh dear.
I think we've had this conversation before. If you ask me now, with a current actor, and it can't be Daniel Craig, to fantasy cast one film to come out this year, I'd pick him. But he's too old to start a run. He's like 44 now.
Yeah, if they're doing a one-off,
yeah,
I reckon they could do it. But
yeah, because in age he's like a mid-career Bond actor, if you like. But
Brosnan was 42 when he started.
Yeah, and I think that's pushing it already. Because Brosnan aged quite.
I don't know why I
quick
keep on giving him as an example.
No, but I mean, I had no problem with Brosnan. He looked good for 3 entries, but suddenly he didn't look so good in Die Another Day. Roger Moore looked pretty decent for 3 entries and then just looked too old. I watched half of Octopussy last night because I'm doing the rewatch, and I'm not going to go into Octopussy again, but just on his age, my partner who I'm watching with, she goes, God, he looks so old. She'd never seen it before. And of course, 4 weeks ago she was watching Live and Let Die. She couldn't believe it.
It's not the same man.
And I just said, well, next week he'll have had a bit of cosmetic surgery. That little bump by his nose will have gone.
He'll have a mole removed.
Because I'm one of the few people who thinks he looks better in the last film than the penultimate film. But he's too old for both of them. So yeah, I would hesitate about the wisdom. And people, you've got to be Tom Hardy, and it's like,
it hasn't.
If you haven't thought about it and you like the idea of Tom Hardy, I'm not going to argue. He wouldn't be my choice. I think he's too short as well for a start. But
making it taller.
Yeah, but I just think
he can act in a geological
I know,
syncline.
but everyone goes, well, Craig's only 5'10", and I'm like, yeah, but he's an outlier. How far do you go? They can't just keep getting shorter every time, otherwise Chris will be fucking the next Bond.
They'll cast me.
Not fucking the next Bond, the next fucking
Bond.
And I
Sorry, you're not telling us.
I just think you go 6 foot and over, generally speaking, and
then
if you get an absolutely outstanding outlier once every couple of generations, then maybe. But I mean, Tom Hardy was born in 77, so was Fassbender. They are too old. If the next film comes out even relatively quickly, they're going to be 47 on debut, too old. But there's no doubt, when he made this, he would have been 33 for most of shooting. And I just totally, if they'd been sort of starting a new Bond that year, he would have been perfect, wouldn't he?